Hey, what's up? It's Hootie Tootie from Niggotaku here, and
Hey,
today,
it was.
this nigger. So, we're gonna be doing some E3 predictions today. Just some random stuff that we want to see at E3 and are expecting to see at E3. Probably won't talk about much until we get to the Sony and Nintendo section, because everybody else is kind of irrelevant.
Bland.
Yeah, bland, irrelevant, especially the PC gaming section. That's just gonna be 3 hours worth of garbage. Yeah. So we'll start off with Bethesda. I'm expecting a Fallout 4 trailer of some sort, and an Elder Scrolls game trailer, maybe like the sixth installment. Maybe I wouldn't be surprised, because they could use the Elder Scrolls Online engine. But what do you think?
I don't know if I would see a trailer, but more as them playing the game.
Yeah.
Because they just released a trailer like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
So they'll probably just show like them playing the game. Elder Scrolls, probably not, since they're working on Fallout 4, and that's a big game.
That's a big game, yeah. They'll probably, if they are working on those both at the same time, then they'll probably have two separate teams working on it. But
Yeah.
moving on, EA's press conference is going to be just as it always is. They'll probably end up showing like a random Battlefield that they didn't announce yet. We know the Star Wars games are going to be there. FIFA and Madden are always there, and they always promise something super great for Madden, and then it comes out and it's always a 3 out of 10. NBA Live 16 is going to look good, play like shit as always, and I don't even know what the hell EA Sports Rory McIlroy. Oh, that's a golf game.
Wait, so you think some of these EA games are gonna come to the Wii U, or?
No. They, number one, they've had bad relations with Nintendo, and number two, this shit doesn't sell on the Wii U. The fuck?
Yeah. I remember the last EA game I played on the Wii was Madden 13, maybe? Madden 12?
Yeah.
I think it was Madden 12.
I think it was Madden 13. It was Madden 13. Mirror's Edge Catalyst is gonna be fun. I'm waiting for them to show more on that. They said they're gonna show more of it at E3. I'm thinking they're also gonna show that during the Microsoft conference, but I'm assuming they'll spend at least like 15 minutes on it here, because that seems to be probably their biggest game besides Battlefront. I'm expecting from EA, like from Battlefront, I have a feeling that we'll get like a beta, like how should I say this, like a multiplayer beta maybe.
Yeah.
And probably end up getting a release date, because I think it's been in development for quite a while now.
It'll be interesting to see how they do that, because since it's online only and they never released the game, how are they gonna get in a match or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. So, next was Ubisoft, I think it was. Yeah. So, they're probably not going to show much either. What do they have? The Division. I'm expecting a new Splinter Cell game. I have a feeling they'll do that, actually. Rainbow Six Siege. They'll show it, but I'm not really that hyped for it, because we've already had a beta on it, I think. Much from Rainbow Six Siege, because, like, they've already shown a bit of it. But, like, there's already been a beta, so I'm not sure if the game's already out, but I know for a fact there was a beta for it. We'll definitely see Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It'll probably be playable.
Yeah, I agree.
And then like always, they always show some random-ass indie games that, like, nobody buys, but get, like, 9s out of 10s, while their AAA games are garbage. So, yeah.
They should, they have a lot to make up for with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
The trailer or whatever came out so far, people are kind of half and half on it.
I'm just kind of like, meh, it's there.
Yeah, it's Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. So I mean, it looked as if they were trying to add in some new stuff, like grappling hooks, and I'm just kind of like, well, they're trying to make this seem as if like it's not in any game. I mean, like, I feel as if that trailer should have focused on, like, what's specific to this game, like, compared to, like, other games that are coming out this year.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to step it up with their Assassin's Creed, because I don't know if I want it yet, but E3, that's what's gonna kind of help me see if I want the game.
Yeah. Next on the list, Square Enix, and then we'll get to the big three. This is probably the biggest of the third-party developers coming, mainly because they have so much to show.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy Dissidia. They'll probably show a theater rhythm game for something. Just Cause 3, Deus Ex. I mean, like, they have so much to show. And they've already released their, like, trailer for what they're going to be talking about. They also said that they're going to have a world premiere of... And then they whited out the name of the game. So, we don't know what they're supposed to be showing the world premiere of. It could be, like, a new Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, no, because they've already showed that, so it couldn't be a world premiere of that. So, I mean, like, it could be, like, a spin-off Kingdom Hearts, kind of like how they had, like, Dream Drop Distance or something. I don't know. They could be showing a premiere of Deus Ex, like, the first gameplay bits of it, but I don't really know.
They need to show Kingdom Hearts 3 at E3. They have to. They kind
of have to, yeah. Like, if you're coming to E3 as Square Enix, the biggest thing in your lineup is Kingdom Hearts 3, so I kind of feel as if, like, they don't have a choice but to show it.
And Final Fantasy 15, they have to show those two games.
Final Fantasy 15, I have no doubt will be there. But Kingdom Hearts 3 is always just kind of like the, will this actually show up game? So, I mean,
yeah, and Kingdom Hearts, what we need is a Frozen world, a Star Wars world, and a Marvel world.
We need a Toy Story world. I'm telling you, man. I'm just waiting for that one time where it's just like the trailer, like they show like this little in-game engine of like shit happening in the room, and then all of a sudden all the toys get back in their spots. They get out of their spots, and then Buzz and Woody, and they're just like, "Hey, Buzz, who are these new toys?" Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Imagine how good this game would be if it had Toy Story, Frozen World. It would have Star Wars, and Spider-Man or something.
Oh hell no! Oh, that is right. Disney owns Marvel. Fuck.
Or they have like the Avengers or Spider-Man.
I really don't want to see those niggas in Kingdom Hearts though. I don't know. I like it to be a more Disney focused. I don't know. When you associate Disney, you always associate it with some type of kids type magical thing.
Yeah, Disney.
I kind of don't feel as if like Marvel stuff really fits in that universe.
Yeah, but I don't know. They should put it in. Go in all out on this game. They own some rights to Studio Ghibli films too.
They do. Yeah.
So they could have
like
My Neighbor
they
Totoro.
Could have like a Ponyo or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or if anything, Spirited Away.
Spirited Away, that was the number one thing that came to my mind. But yeah, they're gonna have a pretty interesting press conference. Looking forward to Just Cause 3, because I do have 2, and 2's fun. Now we're going on to the big 3, the weakest of the big 3 that no one really gives a shit about, is Microsoft. Not saying they're gonna have a bad conference, but like, they don't really have they don't ever have much to show.
They just need Sony's bringing back their platformers, so they need to step it up with like Conquer.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Microsoft is probably just going to keep appealing to the same shooter-based genre people. I know for a fact we're going to see some Halo 5 Legends there. Wouldn't be surprised if it was playable. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 will probably be at their press conference because I'm not sure if I don't think they still have that deal going on, but Call of Duty's always been associated with Microsoft. I'm expecting at least another trailer of Crackdown 3, which is what we saw last year. We have no clue what Scalebound is. We saw that last year. That was the one where the guy looked like where I thought it was a Devil May Cry trailer, and it was like the guy had hopped on like the big Grass Titan's back or whatever the heck it was. I don't know anything about that game. Fable, they've already showed a lot of that game, but I'm expecting, I guess we'll get a release date. And Mirror's Edge Catalyst, not
Do people even like Fable?
Fable? Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that like it. I thought it used to be on Windows Live for PC.
Because literally, my friend has the game, and he didn't even open it out the the plastic that comes on the game. He didn't even open it out the plastic. To this day, he still has it.
Which version?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
even know if the Xbox One version's out right now, because I haven't been keeping up with releases from this year, but but I don't expect much from Microsoft. They're not going to really deliver much. What do you expect?
Nah, they're not going to deliver.
Yeah, I mean, like, last year I feel as if, like, the only reason why their conference was better than Sony's was because Sony spent, like, an hour and a half talking about, these are our statistics for our first quarter sales of 2014. I'm like, no one cares, just show games. Like, I feel like that was the only reason Microsoft really won last year, because they showed all games and talked about statistics very little. But now the question is, how many games do they actually... Well, I mean, like, they left us with a lot of mystery last year, come to think about it, you know, because, like, there were a lot of stuff they revealed last year but didn't really explain. So I mean, like, they've left us in the dark, so now we can learn some stuff, but I'm not expecting much from them. I'm expecting some information on Mirror's Edge Catalyst, though. It's gonna be fun. Probably gonna be a 2016 spring release.
Yeah.
But yeah, next on the list would be Sony. This is the big boy here, because they have so much they can fucking show. They can
Persona 5.
Yeah, Persona 5, Nathan Drake Collection, Street Fighter 5, No Man's Sky, Ratchet and Clank. That I personally don't think they're gonna show that, but you think they are. You think they're gonna show Jack 4 too, but I don't ever think that's gonna happen. I think that series is dead, even though it was good. Destiny DLC is definitely going to be there. I have a feeling they're going to announce like a PS4 like 1 terabyte version. I feel as if like that actually be like the smarter thing to do, because like I thought that there was already rumors of Microsoft doing that, and if Microsoft does that before Sony, oh fuck, that would be the downfall of the PS4 from that point onwards, unless Sony got on the same train.
Yeah, so, but I think they are going to show Ratchet and Clank there, because they just came out with a trailer. So they might as well come in E3 with some gameplay.
Yeah, I guess I know what you mean. I mean, like, I could see them doing, like, a little gameplay review. I don't see them doing, like, a trailer or anything like that.
But they might re-show it.
I definitely don't see Jack 4 happening. If that does happen, I'll go buy a PS4 damn near immediately. But I don't think that's going to happen.
The reason I said it would happen is because, like, Sony is trying to bring back their 3D platformers. They got Ratchet and Clank. So... Jack 4, if they're trying to bring it back, people have been saying they're going to bring Crash back, but they can't.
No, that's not going to happen.
Apparently, I don't know.
Crash was Naughty Dog, wasn't it? Or was it not? That could be wrong.
Yeah, it was Naughty Dog and Universal Studios.
Yeah, so
that's why they had to stop making it.
Universal, forgot about them. Yeah, I'm expecting like a ton of Final Fantasy 15 from like the Sony press conference. We will see Persona 5. Like, that's confirmed. It's Persona 5 is going to be there, and so is Atlas. It's just like a matter of...
I would be so upset if they do not show Persona 5.
I'm just going to be confused at when they're going to show Persona 5. Is it going to be at, like, the Atlas booth, or is it actually going to be during the Sony press conference? Like, I don't have a clue. Because, like, I know Atlas is also going to be there probably for Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem, but,
they might show that both.
I mean, yeah, they could show that both, because Nintendo's the next day, aren't they?
When is Atlas showing?
They're not going to have, like, a press conference, but they're going to have, kind of like a booth, like an E3 booth, but, they're going to have, like, some Persona 5 stuff there, Dancing All Night stuff. So
they're going to stream? Yeah. Like, they're going to stream it so we could see it, or...?
Nah, I think it's just going to be, like, stuff at the booth. They'll probably end up releasing some stuff during E3 week, though.
Yeah, then they're going to show it at the Sony.
Yeah, if they don't show it at the Sony conference, I personally actually think that it would actually be a little better if they didn't show it at the Sony conference, because I feel as if it'd get more attention if they didn't, you know? Because, like, last time they showed it at the... they showed it individually. Like, they showed it, like, at a random point in the day, like, at 9 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, Persona 5 trailer, go piss your pants. So, I mean, like, they could do that again, and that'd be awesome, because no one would have seen it coming, so. I mean, like, it could also happen in the Sony conference. It's probably more likely to happen individually, though, in my opinion. But I could definitely see it happening at the Sony conference, since it's a PlayStation exclusive, so. I'd like to see Issy's 8. I feel as if, like, that'd just be kind of stupid if they didn't show it, but they probably won't show it, even though it looks fantastic. It's gonna be a PS4 and Vita exclusive. what else? No Man's Sky is definitely going to be there because they suck that game's dick, even though they don't explain anything about it every single time.
And The Last Guardian, I feel like they have to show it this year. They have to.
I do. I honestly feel as if like they have no choice but to show it this year, but I don't know if they will.
Apparently, what they're doing is they're waiting so long so that the next time they show it, it can be released right after.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like, so if they show it at E3, it'll probably get a winter release date.
Yeah, something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up getting a fall release, because it started development in 2007. They announced it in 2009, and then I'm assuming once the PS4 came out, they had to switch development. So, or not when it came out, but when it was when they started planning for it. I'm assuming they had to switch
I don't even want it to be on the PS3. I kind of don't like them.
Oh, I don't think they're going to put it on the PS3. I think that's why they haven't talked about it. Because they're like, well, what's the point of talking about it if we're going to be switching it over to the PS4? It's just like people are just going to riot and it's going to happen.
And at one point they did they had to redo the project.
Yeah.
So they probably redid it so it could look better for the PS4.
PS4, yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I honestly think that if they put it on the PS3, it's going to downgrade the game as a whole.
Yeah.
They're going to have to focus on 2 consoles, and the visuals are going to be downgraded, and yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much Sony. I'm expecting to see, like, Street Fighter V in some shape or form.
Speaking of Street Fighter V, that Ryu, is coming.
We're about to get to that. That's a good transition, though. That was a good transition. Speaking of Street Fighter V, Ryu's in Smash, and we'll skip to Nintendo. So today, the 13th of June, as we're recording this, Ryu and Roy got confirmed at like 9 o'clock in the morning for a Smash. They got leaked. Sorry if you just got spoiled, but oh well. It's not as if if you've actually been on the internet, it's not as if like you haven't seen it.
Yeah, plus by the time we release this video, it'll be like a couple hours before
you see it in the direct anyway, so what the hell does it matter? Now here's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about, like, why the hell is everybody just releasing stuff like the day before E3? Like, E3 essentially has all either been shown or leaked. There's no reason for E3 this year almost. I mean, like, what, Ryu and Roy have been leaked now. What else got leaked?
Sony, and Microsoft are doing pretty well at keeping their stuff.
And keeping their shit secret. Yeah, it's Nintendo that's just like letting this shit happen. And I'm just like, why? Like, Devil's Third has been confirmed for like every region outside of America for like August release date. Yoshi Woolly World, like that's already been talked about. Fire Emblem's constantly been talked about.
Yeah, they just have so many trailers.
And here's the thing, Smash won't be at E3 because they're doing a Smash Direct before, and if it was going to be at E3, then it's ruined because Roy and Ryu have already been revealed. So
that's all they're gonna talk about.
Yeah, that completely ruined the entire Smash Direct for tomorrow, because I think almost all of it's been leaked. They've leaked, like, the costumes, they leaked the stage, they leaked Roy and Ryu. I mean, like, it's almost all done.
They're gonna make Daddy Sakurai quit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. With every, like, Nintendo leak that goes on, they're further driving Sakurai away from the game. I mean, because he already doesn't want to do it anymore, so, I mean, like, the more you leak it, the more pissed he's getting. So, I mean... yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know what the hell they're doing. How do you let this get out so...
That's because they released the patch too early. Why would they release it?
And the other thing is that you need to... This is why you release stuff worldwide.
Yeah.
Because if one region gets it before the other, they're gonna want to share it. If you just release stuff worldwide, this won't happen. And this also is a reason why you come to E3. Because... when you come to E3, it's not just one file. There's not just one video file that will just be streamed across all platforms like phones, TVs, computers. If you go to E3, the chances of your stuff being leaked like it was like this, like, significantly decrease. But it's because they have this, like, fear or something of going to E3 and getting on stage and, like, disappointing people that they don't go. And now you have to suffer the consequences
some damn
of all
tomatoes
these
thrown at them.
Exactly. Like, Like Reggie in that last what was it, Nintendo Direct, like last E3 or whatever the heck they did, the digital event. But
or maybe they just gave up on the Wii U, so they're just not gonna put their full effort.
Yeah, and they're not gonna put their full effort until they reveal their next console. Like if they go to E3 next year, then I think they're gonna end up revealing another console. But yeah. All right, so next on the list, I think it's time for us to talk about the Persona 6.
Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem.
Persona 6 Shin Megami Tensei 5, you know. Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. I have a feeling that this is definitely going to be showed at the Treehouse. I'd be shocked if it wasn't, actually.
I'm kind of thinking it's going to be like Persona, exact. Like, pretty much another Persona for the Wii U.
Yeah. That's how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing, like, Shin Megami
They're
Tensei.
high school students. They're high school students. At night, they go, like, singing or something. Because it looks like they're singing for some reason.
It's
I
like
don't know.
they're idols or something. I don't know what the hell they are. But, yeah, it's just kind of like, there's some stuff, I mean, like, even though they showed a trailer, we still know, like, damn near nothing about the
And the
game.
trailer was damn near good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, put the trailer, like, right here, and put the song. You gotta put the song, too, because...
Oh my god, it's just so generic, J-pop. Like, it's a good song, but I mean, like, it's not better than Persona 5 trailer song. Persona 5 trailer is complete hype.
Nah, I think...
It is all hype, because
Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem had a better trailer.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much hype, but a better trailer.
Yeah, I guess I can agree with that.
People like you is why Nintendo can't get good stuff. Like, they were saying, because whenever I watch a video, I always read the comments, and they were saying, like, we don't want this weeaboo trash. And I'm like, this is why y'all don't get good stuff.
Exactly. I hate that. I hate when people say that. I'm like, I have no problem with, like, what was shown. I was just kind of like, I didn't really care for the song. I was like, the game looks good, though. But I mean, like, yeah, I saw people put that in the comments of the trailer, and I was like, what the hell?
If I owned the Wii U right now, I would want any game.
We
need more games.
Yeah. Well, it's like, what was the last game we got? Shatoon? I mean, like, it's garbage. So, I mean...
And then that was a first-party IP. Like,
exactly.
Shin Megami Tensei is going to be a third IP by Atlas.
Yeah.
Atlas is a big company in the game right now with Persona.
Yeah. Best RPG
you
makers
will want Atlas on the freaking Wii U. Why are you complaining about it?
Yeah, exactly. I was actually shocked because I was waiting, because I always wanted this to happen, but I wasn't sure that it actually would happen.
So, and the people were saying it's not a Fire Emblem game. Of course it's not a Fire Emblem game. It's a crossover. So,
I mean, like, I think what people are getting at there, I kind of feel the same way. It's just kind of like, I expected more like, what I was expecting was more like an actual crossover with, like, characters. Like Shin Megami, like, Fire Emblem characters into, like, the modern-day Shin Megami Tensei setting. Like, that's kind of what I was expecting, or, like, Shin Megami Tensei into, like, the old-school Fire Emblem setting, and they have to team up to fight this evil. But no, it's, like, I guess what they meant were, like, combining the game elements, rather than, like, combining the universes themselves.
Ideally, what I see is Nintendo change the name from Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem, change the name and call it something like, I don't know, just a random name like Persona, and it could be a new IP for Nintendo. Like
they could make this a new IP, honestly.
That's what they should do, because
I agree, because this is no longer like a Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem thing. There's no Fire Emblem.
It's a Shin Megami game.
Yeah, it's just a Shin Megami game. There's no Fire Emblem influence.
With some Fire Emblem
with
costumes.
with some Fire Emblem. I wouldn't even call them costumes. I call them just kind of like Fire Emblem like tropes or Easter eggs, really.
They said they're gonna show more Fire Emblem soon, so
I really don't want. I'm really kind of burnt out on them showing Fire Emblem. If like they've shown so much of it within the past couple of weeks, I'm just kind of like, okay, you didn't want to hold this back for E3, so I think I'm done for now. I'm expecting we'll probably get a release window for Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. I'd hope at least, like, because Nintendo never gives dates.
And gameplay in a release window.
I think we'll get the gameplay at the Nintendo Treehouse. But yeah, I am expecting at least like a release window, kind of like them saying like winter of next year or fall of this year or some shit like that. Because the game's been in development for a long time. Like it was announced in like 2012, I think, but it was probably in development since like 2010, 2011. So. I mean, makes sense. I'm expecting a release date for Xenoblade Chronicles X in the West because it's already released in Japan. I've avoided as many spoilers as I could. I don't think I've been spoiling almost anything, really. So, yeah. I'm waiting for that release date. I have a feeling they'll probably release that this winter. Probably sometime in November, late December, or mid-December, I should say. What do you think about that?
I don't even know. I don't have a really an opinion on that.
On Xenoblade Chronicles X?
Nah, cause I'm like, with Xenoblade, I never got the game, so I don't know.
The only thing I don't really like about Xenoblade is it's kind of more auto attack based. Like, it's not as much. It's kind of like a slower action RPG.
See, I don't even know what you're talking about, cause like I never even looked at gameplay of the game, to be honest, cause it wasn't interesting to me. I know a lot of people like it, but
yeah, it's gonna be a fun game.
Maybe if it came out on the 3DS instead of the new 3DS, I would have picked it up.
Maybe, but meh. But anyways, we know they're gonna be talking about like a ton of amiibo stuff. I'm expecting amiibos for Star Fox. They already announced the Splatoon amiibo. What I'm thinking with the Splatoon amiibo is that if you use the Splatoon amiibo for like Smash, you automatically get the costumes. Maybe, like, I could see that happening.
What I'm seeing from the amiibo, I just want to see like cool new amiibo, like the Yoshi's Woolly Warren amiibo.
Yeah, like I like that special type of amiibo. Like, I thought about getting that even though I wasn't gonna get the game, just because it looked really cool. I like that
it looks really cool.
I like that. Like, I haven't bought a single amiibo, but I meant like, yeah, if I was gonna buy one, it might have been that one. It would be nice if like these amiibos worked with like all types of games too. Like, can you imagine if like that Yoshi Woolly amiibo opened up a skin for a Woolly Yoshi in Smash? I mean, like, that's some stuff they gotta think about. Kind of like cross using these amiibos for like more than just one game, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like how they've done it with like Mario Party. Like, you can use a Mario amiibo on Mario Party 10, but like you can't use like this Yoshi amiibo on like from Yoshi's Woolly World on Smash. I mean, like, I feel as if like that's just like, no, you can't. Not as far as I'm concerned, at least. But that would be really cool. I feel as if like that's something they gotta consider. Speaking of Yoshi's Woolly World, though, that's definitely gonna be. They're probably gonna be at the treehouse. What else? Star Fox. That's another big thing. You personally don't care for Star Fox, but I have a feeling that it's gonna come out 2016. I know for a fact. I almost have like a confirmation that we're going to get a first trailer. Like, we need a trailer for this game.
If they make it good enough, I might give Star Fox another chance. You never know.
I mean, like, cause I have a feeling that now with the online infrastructure, they'll also have like a nice online mode. But yeah, the question really with that game though is, will it be at the treehouse? And I mean,
probably.
Like, I know for a fact it'll be at E3. We haven't heard anything about it. So I mean, like, but the question is, will it be at the treehouse? I have like a strong thing that's telling me if it's coming out in 2016, it almost has to be at the treehouse.
Yeah. Miyamoto was playing it last year. So
he was playing like an early build or something. So they have the game like at least like functional in terms of mechanics. I guess there's just like other stuff they need to add to it. So I mean,
yeah. So now let's actually get to the good Nintendo stuff. The good Nintendo console, the 3DS.
Oh my lord! What is there to talk about with the 3DS mainly though?
They're coming. Metroid is coming for the 3DS.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about a Metroid. I honestly, I'm kind of with you there. I see Metroid 3D happening before a Metroid Wii U.
And it's gonna be about 2.5D side-scrolling, but I don't want the sprites like pixelated sprites. I want the 2.5D with the nice, kind of like Smash Bros for the 3DS. I
understand what you mean. What I personally would like if instead of doing a Smash Bros. Not Smash, Metroid Wii U, that they do like a Metroid for the NX and just hold off on the Wii U version, honestly.
Because we don't want another drought. Like, that could be a launch title. They could work on it right now. Launch title NX.
They need to save some stuff for the NX and just make them launch titles. But that's the number one thing I'm thinking. I'm thinking Metroid 3D will probably happen. What is it? Zelda, I'm kind of seeing a 3DS, like you said, kind of like, how should I say this? Redoing, I guess you would call it, of like a older game. Kind of like how they redid Link to the Past with A Link Between Worlds. I'm expecting one of those for the 3DS, but then I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say there's gonna be a Skyward Sword remake for Wii U.
No, I don't think so. I think only we're just gonna get a reimagining of an old game, which is what I want because I like the Link Between Worlds.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna get an HD remake because, you know, like the last time they, or it wasn't really a delay, but like whenever it feels like there's a drought, they seem to fill it with like a remake of something, and it tends to be a remake of Zelda. And the other thing is that every remake, I think, kind of like switches consoles. Like it was Ocarina of Time 3D, then it was Wind Waker HD, then it's Ocarina or Majora's Mask 3D. So I'd assume maybe next would either be Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword.
Is the Wii U backwards compatible?
Yes.
Then I don't see why they would make it if you could just play Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword on your Wii U already.
True. Meh. Stop throwing in logic. Fucking asshole. I mean, like, cause here's the other thing, like, you can still, what's it, if you've bought Ocarina of Time and stuff, you can still play that, like, from the original Wii shop channel on the Wii. Like, if you still bought those, you can still play those, too. But
yeah.
I guess that's kind of a little different thing, but, nah. I'm expecting for them to kind of elaborate and give us some more, like, new 3DS games, like, new 3DS exclusive games. I personally don't want that, but I'm kind of expecting it due to the fact that they wouldn't just come out with this console just for Xenoblade. Like, come on now.
Alright, let me throw out some names. For the regular 3DS. Metroid 3D, Hyrule Warriors, what else they got? They could do a new Yoshi's game. I kinda want that.
Mystery Dungeon,
Fire Emblem If. We're getting all these games for the 3DS, man.
Yeah. I think the 3DS is set up to have a pretty decent year.
Chibi Robo.
I don't give a fuck about that game. I don't, like, I'm so confused that people actually are like, oh man, I've been waiting for a new Chibi Robo. I'm like, who asked for this?
And also Bravely Second.
Bravely Second is something, yeah. We gotta remember that. I personally didn't like Bravely Default, but I'm like the only person on the planet that like plays RPGs and didn't like Bravely Default, but that's just me. But I think Bravely Second actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Liked the Supercell music, but I feel as if it didn't really fit the trailer all that well. But whatever. But yeah, Devil's Third will probably be on the Wii U, or they'll show that a little bit at E3. You think they're gonna show a little bit more of that Project Treasure? That
I don't. I think they're gonna show it, but it's kind of pointless to me because why is it free to play? You know,
I kind of don't understand that either. But with the way that I saw the gameplay, being like, I wouldn't pay for that shit. I saw the gameplay, I was like, nah, son, I'd never pay for this.
Yeah,
maybe they're doing like another test, kind of like how they did Tank, because what they did was like when some of these Wii U games came out, like these launch titles didn't sell, they made them free to play, and they've done that with what's it called, that little battleship game that was that submarine game on the 3DS too. They did with that too. And so like, what if they're like testing this all just for the NX? What if they're testing kind of like this free to play system?
That seems like in the best interest because Nintendo isn't financially in debt, but if they keep making systems like the Wii U,
they're gonna go. I feel if the NX fails next gen, they're done. Like, but I mean, the
NX needs a strong launch titles. Forget working on the games for the Wii U.
Yeah,
get the launch titles.
Get the launch titles. Yeah, exactly. Get the launch titles for the NX games. Personally, if they delayed Star Fox for the NX, I wouldn't even be mad. I honestly be completely fine with that. Because right now, when the NX launches, I have no, there's no way I'm buying it. Unless, like, there's, like, this insane launch lineup for it.
And they need to, when they come with the NX, they need to have, games like the average, like, not hardcore gamers, but, like, the average person. Like, the average person likes Call of Duty, so they need Call of Duty on their console.
The average person likes FIFA, Madden, Call of Duty. I mean, they need those casual games.
Yeah, exactly. The casual market.
They launched with them, but they were, like, casual games that didn't really give anything new on the Wii U, you know? So, I mean, they're gonna have to change some stuff up for next gen. But, other thing I want to talk about is the partnerships that they're doing. Because they said that they released a statement, one of the people that works at Nintendo said that they're going to be doing some big third-party partnerships. Who do you think they could be partnering with? Because, like, at the state of the Wii U, you wouldn't think anybody wanted to partner with them, maybe other than like indie developers.
Well, apparently Atlas partnered with them for
Atlas
Shin
did,
Megami
yes.
Tensei.
Yeah. I can't think of anybody else. Like, EA definitely is out of the fucking picture. Ubisoft, I think, is out of the picture. Who else could really be there? They can't run Bethesda games.
They could do a partnership with Square Enix.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Maybe Square Enix, maybe like Kingdom Hearts, all of like the portable games kind of get ported to the Wii U or something like that.
No, not the Wii U, the 3DS. If they do a partnership, they already did it once.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's been the portable games on like 3DS. Like, there's been Recoded. There's been Dream Drop Distance. There is another one before that, but
if it's on a Wii U, it will be ruined, in my opinion. Because I don't know.
I don't necessarily disagree with that, but I just kind of feel as if, like, if they were to do something Kingdom Hearts related with Square Enix, I feel as if, like, that would probably end up being the way they go.
Because they already did that. They already, not Nintendo, but Square Enix already did that. It's called 2.5 Remix.
Yeah. And the other thing that I already see, that I can see them doing also, is, instead of making it like, they're bringing games from other companies onto their console, I feel as if, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo's outsourcing their games to other companies and letting them work on them.
Yeah, like, they're working on their mobile games. We need to hear about that. I kind of want to hear about that.
Oh, they're not going to talk about that at E3. They said they're going to skip over that. They said no NX, no mobile games, no quality of life, which we still know nothing about, but whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of interested in who these partnerships could be with. I could, like, see them end up doing, like, another, like, stupid, what is it, when they, like, give the games out to Retro and they end up doing stuff. Maybe that's what, like, these quote-unquote partnerships are. But I feel as if, like, they wouldn't use partnerships in that type of term because those are kind of, like, established partnerships, you know? It's almost like those guys are first party, so I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of confused on what they mean by that, and I'm really interested. Maybe one of those partnerships was just Project Treasure, you know? You just never know.
But, yeah, you're right. I mean, Project Treasure, I don't know why they're making it such a big deal.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, you know.
I guess just because of that Japanese Direct. Would love to hear something about Dragon Quest VIII coming to the West. Like, the 3DS version, at least. I mean, I could live with that. But that's really about it.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Animal Crossing Wii U. I still think that's going to happen this year.
I don't think it's going to happen.
And I think I think that they either release it winter for more sales, or they'll release it like late spring, early summer next year.
The handheld Animal Crossings seem more and that's
better. The thing that I think about. Like, well, here's the thing though. They've had Animal Crossing for every console. Like, they've had one for the N64. They had one for the GameCube. They had one for the Wii, so they'd be throwing off the cycle. So I mean, I kind of almost feel like they're going to, but like they kind of don't have a choice but to put one on it. Even though, like, the way I see Animal Crossing is a pick-up play game. But the other thing is that one of the other great things about Animal Crossing is sharing your experience, and the only way you can do that is if you're online. Well,
yeah, now that 3DS, you bring it up, that it's a cycle, I think they might release it.
Yeah, for the and then the other thing is that, like, it's kind of like the 3DS doesn't have like 3G Wi-Fi like the Vita does, so you're kind of stuck to your house, sitting down and playing it anyways.
Yeah.
So
true.
I mean, it kind of just makes sense to me. Like, for them to have Animal Crossing Wii U, especially since they did that Animal Crossing Plaza. And the thing that I speculated since they put the thing out was that, what was it? It said, like, the service will be closing, like, December 31st, 2014. So I was like, they're closing it just for 2015, almost as if this was, like, a test to check the engine or something. And I feel as if, like, that might have just have been a test for the Animal Crossing, like, game's engine. Maybe. I mean, maybe I'm speculating a little too much into this, but I mean, I almost feel as if they're going to, like, have to kind of, you know, tease it at least. Maybe just at least tease it.
Or maybe just, announce it and that's it.
Yeah. Some stuff that I don't want to see here. I know for a fact they said no mainstream Mario game this year. I don't want to see Donkey Kong. If we get a Kirby, I want it to be on Wii U because we got the last two, I think, on the 3DS.
Kirby's Epic Yarn was on the Wii U.
Oh, what? Yeah, that is true. Well, actually, no. The last one, it was just the last one that was on the 3DS, wasn't it? Just Triple Deluxe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would like to see a Kirby on the Wii U. If they do talk about Kirby, I just want something to, like, touch my Wii U for, other than for the internet browser. Like, I want a reason to touch this thing. For other than just, like, the internet browser, Monster Hunter, and Smash.
And anime, you can't forget about anime.
Well, I don't even watch my... Oh, yeah, I do. Crunchyroll app on there. Smart move by them, by the way. Partner up with them. Maybe that might have been something they were talking about with partnerships. Maybe they're gonna get more stuff like that. Like, maybe they'll get, like, HBO or something. I don't know. Could be happening. Maybe that's what they meant by third parties. You don't ever really know. But,
Actually, you're right. Kirby's Epic Yarn was not on the Wii U. It was on the Wii.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we need a Kirby game on the Wii.
Yeah.
U.
On the Wii U, because we don't have one at all. But, yeah. Last thing. This ain't gonna take long at all. This will probably take, like, less than a minute. The PC gaming thing that's gonna end up being, like, 3 hours long. Oh, God. This is gonna be fucking terrible. I'm expecting, the NVIDIA 960 Titan to maybe be there. Maybe they'll just, like, show that off. Ukulele will probably be there, because what I'm expecting is that they'll just show a ton of indie titles.
Yeah, Ukulele, Bloodstained, what was the other one? Mighty Number 9?
Mighty Number 9, maybe, yeah. And then I'm probably expecting a little update to, NVIDIA Physics Engine. Maybe just a little small thing there. Maybe nothing, like, super big, but maybe something, you know. Just expecting a lot of PC, like... I'm kind of just expecting a lot of PC software updates. Not really, like... not, like, indie titles or anything that big, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But, yeah, that's about it. I think we've gone over everybody. Nintendo took forever, my god.
Yeah. Because they have a lot of making up to do.
Yeah, so... might end up splitting the Nintendo part into, like, its own video, but I don't know. But, yeah, that's about it. Neo's channel will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to Niggotaku for more content. Don't worry, we're not dead. We're gonna upload some stuff. We just kinda... It'll probably just end up being me, you, and Laron for the next season podcast, I guess.
Yeah, and then we gotta do some reactions.
Yeah, we gotta do some reactions to E3. We can probably do a reaction with Sony, because that's gonna be at like 9 o'clock at like night, and then like 12 o'clock. Like I know for a fact you're not gonna wait for me on that Nintendo thing.
So is it streaming?
Yeah, they're gonna be streaming. But that's it. So we'll see you guys later. Deuces.